Good evening. Welcome to Darthmod Ultimate Commander. It's the Bavarian Campaign again. Seems to be ages between videos now, and it's because they're taking so damn long to upload. I mean, that last one seemed like a day and a half, you know, almost like 36 hours. Anyway, I don't like to respond to comments when the video's uploading, because it means I'm going on to YouTube to respond to the comments. I think it sort of might interfere, so I don't know if it's my suspicious mind or not. I don't know. The last comment I read was about 5 minutes ago, was telling me that what was it, that I haven't wiped out Venice. Well, they're quite right. No, I know I haven't, and it's a shame really. But my next move is going to be to sort out the Russians. If you remember, they've gone to war with me. I'd like the Baltic, and I've noticed there are no ports around here. There are none around there either. These are the Russian areas, you know, all these areas here. But there are these two fairly decent ports that are around here. There is the Polish one, of course, but I don't know if that's got a port in it. Even if it has, I wouldn't be worried about it. There's one there, and it hasn't been updated, has it? So my only threat at the moment, let's just zoom out, in the Baltic, is from those Russians there in St. Petersburg. So I'm going to try and take them out. I'm going to use my Courland troops. It's a shame because I do need my Courland troops. People are talking about dragoons. You say your dragoons are rubbish and stuff, but I mean, they're right. I do slag the dragoons, don't I? Because they're workhorses, aren't they? You know, it's they have been amazing for me. You're quite right. Anyway, what I'm going to do is bring my second rates down. These here, good chaps. Where are you? Here you go. These are the second rates. I'm going to leave the 6th rate behind just to block up that port there, because I don't know what his ships are going to do. And then I'm going to pick up my troops from Courland, minus some dragoons. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it on here before, but maybe I should. My dream is to, you know, if I ever come into lots and lots of money, there you go, is to start something called the Dragoners. You know, have I mentioned this? I thought, surely I must have mentioned this before. But anyway, the dragoons at one time were called, as we know, dragons because they carried dragons. So, well, they were called dragoners because they carried dragons. And the dragons were the short-barrelled muskets that they had. And, of course, lots of hot powder came out the end of them, so it was like spitting fire, wasn't it? So they called them dragoners after those dragons there. Anyhow, the plan is, I'm sure I've mentioned that before actually, so people who think I don't respect dragoons, you know, perhaps should remember that. Oh, hang about a minute, I don't think did I actually put them on the ships? Let's get this right. Hang about a minute. I was about to move them then without putting them on the ships, stupidly. Right, okay, now we're on the ships. That's the kind of daft mistake that really messes things up, isn't it? Slows down the campaign. Right, I can't get through this area. You see this? Well, let me through. It'll allow me in here. It's basically because he's got the opportunity to intercept and I can't go round. I can't land in there because he's got troops in there and ships in there. So I'm going to see if he does intercept. No, I didn't think he would, to be honest. Well, now I have two choices. I can land here and leave half my force behind while I attack here, or I can move up to here, and I've decided I'm going to go up to here and see if I can reach from here with my infantry. Well, infantry and artillery, everybody really. Blast. It's because I had to move so far to get to the port in Courland, that's the problem. Let's just backfill Courland and then I'll decide what I'm going to do with Russia. I might see if I can attack them anyway. There's Courland. I wonder if I can get some more, because they're red, you see, aren't they? Actually, no. Let's get them in East Prussia. I can get more in here. 3 lots of dragoons in there. Yeah, it's to form the Dragoners, that's what I'd like it to be. And then what I'd like to do is do all these parades and things, you know, through towns that they do and all that sort of stuff, and go on the reenactment battlefields with the Dragoners, you know, and show them how dragoons actually performed during the period. I'm sure they were extremely useful troops, particularly for quelling local populations, because if you think about it, they could travel a lot greater distance. I'm not saying they're much faster, but they'd certainly go a lot quicker, wouldn't they, in quelling a revolt. So if you put I'll give you an example around here. Let's say this is on a smaller scale, this is like a country like Britain or something like that, and you put your dragoons in there, within a day's march they can be up there, 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 and there, and come back to the central area to deal with anything from the other places. Whereas infantry regiments, you know, it takes so long to move them, you know, with all the entourage that goes along with them and stuff. You know, you if you went to there to quell a rebellion, it might take you more than a day to get there, and then of course you've got to get back here, and if there's something happens over here, you're struggling, aren't you? So this is the advantage of dragoons, really, isn't it? But okay, I don't know, I think I'm just going to attack him. Can't see whatever else is on the cards. He doesn't seem to have many here, does he? I think he's got about 3 units in there, has he? Ah, right. 2 in there, and they're both pikemen. What a load of rubbish. What a load. Am I going to go and fight those? I don't know if anybody's going to want to watch this battle or not. I'll tell you what I'll do. Some people complain, you know, there aren't enough battles. I think I've had quite a few recently, though. Some say they don't want to see small battles. Well, this is a small battle. So, all those that don't want to see a small battle, grab your dial and pull it across, you know, so you don't have to watch this one. Right, and all those that just want to see another battle against Russians and pikemen, then you can watch, can't you? So, anyway, in we go. Okay, here we are, initial setup. I've chosen the one that it just gave to me at the beginning, to be honest. Well, with 1 or 2 tweaks. The horse were more on the flanks. I don't want them more on the flanks. I can always extend my infantry line to cover any flanking attacks the enemy might put in. And if I put a horse on the flanks, especially when he's got pikemen, he's just going to go straight for the horse. It's a waste of time, isn't it? So, right, okay, these should be on bull, because I hope they're going to be able to reach when they're on bull. Yep, they can reach. I think we're going to be too far away, though, to be able to use... yeah, to be able to use... what is it? Quick lime, isn't it? I was thinking about exploding shells as well. Let's just have a quick look. You never know your luck, do you? Oh, yeah! Hey, we're in range now. Oh, it's a wasted shot, that. Pikemen. Right, what are these? Right, regiment of foot. And these... line infantry. Right, I don't know which ones to go for, to be honest. I'm almost tempted, really, to go for the, you know, those that can fire back. He's got bayonets. I really want to take out the pike, so I can use my horse against his infantry, can't I? So, and it looks like he's going fairly centrally for me. He doesn't seem to be looking for any flanks at the moment, which is good news for me, isn't it? So. Is he gone? Oh, he's retreated. He's gone back here. Right, guns, sneaky. Right, guns onto here then. Regiment of foot and line infantry. I don't know which ones the best are, but let's go for these then. Ah, sneaky. So he drew his pikemen up to a position where I could hit them, and then drew back, so I continued to fire at the ground where they've been. Ah, crafty. I'll have to watch out for this chap. Right, well, if he leaves his troops abandoned on their own there, without any pikemen with them, then I shall pull round on the flanks on both sides as soon as he gets into range there of my infantry, and then I'll charge him with my horse. Oh, he's miles away at the moment though, isn't he? Is he coming in? This should be Russian fife music now. Well, should have been looking at this lot, shouldn't we? Might have seen the shell go off then. The quicklime shell. What has he got now? 329 out of 338. Well, that didn't kill very many, did it? Maybe now we're getting to a closer range, we might be better off. Let's see. Ooh, are we within musketry range yet? Almost. I want them to enter into musketry range. I want them to start actually firing before the horse go in. These should be, they are, look at that, they're tired because they're running. He wants to get there before my horse get in there to upset him, doesn't he? What a shame, actually. It would have been really nice, wouldn't it, to clear him away, you know, before the... Oh, is he nearly there? Let's have a look. Almost. Right, okay, well let's get the horse round then and see if we can encourage him. See if we can encourage... Oh look, he's coming round already. See that? Instantly! Move instantly that way. Right, well let's pull back then. If he's going to play that kind of game. Look how cheeky that was, eh? Right, well I'm going to now engage the pike with these. Perhaps the ones at the back. There we go. Yeah. You see how as soon as he saw where I was sending them to, he started to turn them. Are these within range yet? Yeah, they are. Right, they're engaging now. You see how he's preparing? He's preparing to go that way, isn't he? So he can tackle any horse that come. Ah, sneaky. Right, well, I'm hoping my musketeers can take out the pikemen. At least upset them, if nothing else. Might have to extend that line a little. Can these reach yet? Yeah, he's engaging now. Right, brilliant. Now let's bring out the horse. What are those doing? Pikemen. Ah, waiting for the horse, no doubt. Right, he's trying to find a flank. So, let's get... Oh, come on. Behave. If I bring these over here, it should encourage him to go for them, because pikemen like to attack them, don't they? Oh, look at that, you see that? Oh, he's going straight for them, isn't he? With those pikemen. Sneaky. Okay, I don't want them to be firing in a moment. Right. Okay, let's take those off firing. And clear those away. What are those up there? Oh, right, okay. Not bother with those then. Oh, looks like we've beaten his pikemen anyway. I wonder if the horse helped. They might have done, you know. Oh, he's gone, isn't he? I think we'll charge him. Broken. Watch him reform now, sneakily. Right, okay, we're chasing those away. Let's get the guns firing at somebody at the back here. Those and those firing perhaps at those, yeah? Okay, now let's go and have a look, see what's happening over here. What are these doing? Ah, pikemen. Okay. Now, I think it was those as well, wasn't it, that we put on fire? Yes, it was. Or we took off firing, rather. Let's put them back on firing. And let's have a go at these... Blimey, somebody's got thin. How did they manage to get so thin? Oh, they started off thin. Right, okay. Well, I'll let them off then. I'll just speed those round a bit, actually. Right, okay. Where are we up to now? Right, the horse is chasing away the routing pikemen. The other horse is still chasing these chaps away. These are being hit by the artillery, so there's not much of a chance there. And these should take out his pikemen. And get a couple of good shots in. That should be the end of him there as well. Which means we might want to bring the dragoons. Dragoons that I always think are useless. No, I'm only kidding. Around perhaps to here maybe? And then ready to do a charge when the occasion arises. Just run those round a bit, I think. There you go, they're gone. Oh dear, I hope I didn't hit any of my dragoons then, did it? I seem to lose a couple of dragoons there for some reason. Right, well let's charge those then, and then get these infantry, whoops, these infantry here, back in line. Okay. Right, okay, is that it yet? What's happening here? They should all be shattered, broken, falling apart, all that sort of stuff. Let's see where my other horse are. These aren't doing anything, why not? Why have they stopped doing anything? Chase those, why not? Along with those. Oh no, hang on. Ah! They'd have been getting fired at, weren't they, by those? Uh-huh. He's turned to face them, isn't he? Okay, let's have a go at them then. Yeah, well I lost some horse there. He's turned around and started to fire at them, isn't he? What about these? Right, I know it's pretty much done. It's only a short battle, like I said, but, well, a small battle rather than a short one. What have we got there? 35 out of 262. Is that the dragoons that are doing good work for me? Excellent. And I think what we're going to have to do now is those that are hiding behind the wall, we're just going to have to start hitting them with They're wavering, aren't they? Oh, they're going to go soon because the artillery's going to break them, isn't it? Right, let's just move these out the way though, because we know what's going to happen to those, don't we? He's going to shoot at them. That's what he's after. Just doing a three-part move, you know, where you sort of move round in order to... what's the word? There, you see that? Just put that knuckle in there, you know, just take them all the way round the infantry. Trouble is, the AI knows you're going to do that, so he'll know exactly what your move is, and he can intervene and step straight across there, but... Oh no, he doesn't seem to be doing so. That's fair enough, isn't it? I think we're going to have to take out that line infantry, because it's out in the open. That's just too much of a target for my horse, I'm afraid. We're going to have to go for those. And these. Is there some infantry around them, trying to attack them? No? Not at the moment. Right. Well, I'll get those to go for those as well. Anybody else not doing anything yet? No, 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 we're okay. Right, well, while they advance on my infantry, where we can fire at them, let's see what happens when we hit this infantry in the flank. I know there are a lot of them, but hitting the flank, they should fall to pieces, shouldn't they, really? There you go. 337 of them. I think they got about 2 musket shots off there. And they're quickly down to... I don't know, lost track. Can't even find them anymore. Not many. There. 281. Yep. Okay, I just need to go and check what my artillery are doing here now, because he's bound to advance on my own line, isn't he? So that I'll connect. So I'll actually start shooting at my own line. That's his target there, isn't it, really? To drive my shot in towards my own men. Not the most sensible thing to be doing. Right, okay, well, the dragoons are free again, so get the dragoons in against those. Right, let's limber up the artillery now. We're not going to need those, are we? I don't think. Ah, end battle anyway. End battle? Yeah, why not? Nice easy one, wasn't it, that? Very good. Still managed to lose 146 though, but he certainly fared the worst there, didn't he? How did I lose 146? Who lost a lot? 12, 26 line infantry, but killed 80. This is more like it, isn't it? Mercenary horse lost 40. 37. Oh well. I don't think that's a bad result at all, really. Ah! Oh gosh, if we could walk into there, couldn't we? If only I could reach that. Damn! Oh dear. How do I cancel moves? That one, isn't it? Right. Okay, that's the backspace, by the way. If you click that, it cancels the move. I'm thinking about going in without the guns, and then the guns catching us up afterwards. Guns, dragoons. They can reach. Yep. Well, let's take him out, hey? Right. Okay, he hasn't got much... Ah, no city defences. Oh, it's another battle. Hey, another battle. Right. Always do that. Hey? I was just about to say I always do that just in case. Oh, do you know, I thought I was going to get another battle. Ah, damn. Surrender accepted. What? I wonder if it's just because he didn't have anything in there. Maybe I could get in there quicker than he could get in there. But if there's no fort, I don't think there's a central flag, is there? Oh, there must be. There must be something, mustn't there? I don't quite know. I can't remember now. But anyhow, that's that taken. So, replenish anybody that isn't already being replenished. So that one, that one, that one, and that one are being replenished. And how much is that going to cost me? 808. Oh, it's quite a lot, isn't it, really? What about these over here? 2 dragoons to replace, I think, the look of it. Come to think of it, maybe I should have had the dragoons in there. Look at that, -2. They would have made all the difference, wouldn't they? Right, okay. Yeah, my precious dragoons, they would have made all the difference. Actually, it's looking like, if we're only on -2, it's looking like we're going to get this place back to happiness. Oh gosh, look! I spent up. I can't put even a decent road in there. Ah. Oh dear. Right, okay, well he's in a bit of a cleft stick now, isn't he? He comes my way, and he's got St. Petersburg to take on, or he goes that way, and he's got these to take on. What's that? Is that a school? Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Clamour for reform. 14! I don't think I need the school, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, this he owns, can't do anything about that. I landed here, it needs repairing, so let's repair that. And I'm wondering about taking on. I can't do. I was going to say I wonder about taking on that his navy. I think what I'm better off doing, you know, is blockading him in there. Yeah, because I think let's force him to come out and fight me. He's got 3 5th rates and he's got a sloop. He can't recruit in there, of course, because it's mine now. That will stop him bringing his army out of there, won't it, and taking it somewhere else, perhaps attacking me in Courland or somewhere like that. So that blocks him in there, doesn't it? And this port becomes mine. So, oh, hang on, there's something here. What's this? Ah, yeah, that's not very frightening, is it? And there's nothing at all in there, so no danger there. Do you know, I'll tell you what, we just seem completely safe, don't we? We really do. I'm almost tempted to go for a peace with Russia, you know. I wonder if they'll go for that. It's got another one coming here. Where's the grey area? Seems to be around here, doesn't it? Let's highlight all of this then. Okay. I wonder if... let's try it. Let's try a peace with Russia. Russia... request peace. Request trade agreement. Well, let's just try that. Yeah. Oh, they're thinking. Oh, rarely has their glorious nation been so insulted. So, I've said this before, haven't I? They should stick around a bit more. Right, region captured. We know about that. And trait gained. Yep, we know about that. I don't think there's anything else I need to do, you know. I just need to make sure that Courland goes from red next turn. The other area that was being referred to, that Venice has got, is over here. This is the I don't, what is it? I can't. People are going to think I can't see anything, aren't they? Again, look, I can't. It just says Venice on there. I can't. It seems to say Patros or something like that. I can't really see it now, and I can't remember what it was. But anyway. Over here, where do I go next? Do I... I think, no, we can't move any further than that. We've gone far enough, haven't we, really? We've got no money left anyway, or 362, hardly any money left. So, I think it's going to be an end turn, isn't it? If I can't spend any money, I think it's going to be an end turn. There are probably rakes I can move around. I think. Let's just have a quick look here, actually, though. Ah! Did I decide I wanted that? I think I probably decided it was the only thing left that was of any value to get, didn't I? I probably did, you know. Yeah, never mind. Okay, let's just go for that then. It's a shame, you know, because I did notice some of those sort of spinning hammer and sickles that you get over the top of a building when it can be upgraded, and they were spinning above ports, and they were my military ports. So I think it means I can upgrade now. What's this? Give technology, and they'll give me 1,000. Well, if it keeps you happy, yeah, I'll do that. That's not a problem. Don't mind keeping Britain happy. Give them a bit more money. They're an ally. They've been a good ally throughout. Oops, hang on. Do it again. Now, what are the United Provinces going to do? The whole of the Baltic is mine now. I once read something, you know, a long time ago. I think it was called A History of Europe. And it was by somebody called Davis. Rowan Davis, William Davis, Simon Davis, something like this. It's definitely Davis, and it's a tome, you know, a really big, thick book. It's, what, about 900 pages, maybe more than 1,000, and it went through the whole history of Europe from right from the beginning, from where the people came from because of DNA references or whatever it was, and linguistic similarities and stuff. It talked about, you know, how Europe developed, how it came. I think they sort of came out of the East. It's been many years since I read it, but very, very interesting. And I'm trying to remember the reason why I'm mentioning it now, apart from the fact that it's just a very, very good book. Oh yes, I remember now. At one time in our history, and I can't remember exactly when it was now, but all those Baltic states, those areas all the way around the Baltic area, you know, Denmark and Britain included, in fact. I know we're slightly out of it, but I think I know for certain I'm fairly certain we're included in it. What happened was we developed in that Baltic area a kind of economy, a kind of single currency. Each of those different nations had their own currencies, by the way, but they had a single currency as well. You know, like gold became sort of like the world currency at one point. You know, well, they had. It wasn't gold, it was some token or something. You know, like the euro now covers all the European countries. It was like that, only they didn't abandon their own country as well. It was just sort of like something that they negotiated with all the others, and that was done in the Baltic states. You know, a brilliant idea. Anyway, agent recruited. Where's this? Bavaria, right. Let's see what sort of agent he is. I couldn't work it out. Oh, gentleman, right, okay. Let's get him into a university. That one there, the good university. Okay. Right. I think it must be this one, mightn't it? Shouldn't it? Percussive shells on the way fairly soon. Couple of moves according to that. Workers on strike, Ingria. Now. Oh, of course it's St. Petersburg, isn't it? Well, they're green now. Actually on green, would you believe? Wow. I'm going to have to wipe those out now, aren't I? And then kick his fleet out. Or do I just leave them there? Grow some more ships? Build some ships, really, not grow them. Yeah. And then kick him out and then fight him with a big sea battle, you know, one that's very much in my favour. It's looking at the moment as though the Poles are going to come and attack him, isn't it? I think I'm going to leave the Poles to take that, you know. Just leave them to do my dirty work for me, yet again. Right, okay. And I'll raise some more ships, like I said. So, workers on strike, yeah. Oh, crikey, yeah, Courland. -3. Have I got enough dragoons to cope with that? Where did I raise them in here, didn't I? Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Absolutely spot on. Perfect. Oh, yes. Oh, the money just held out, didn't it? Remember, I ran out of money. Just enough to get those 3 dragoons. Workers on strike, Liguria. Now, that's got to be down here, isn't it? Yep. Well, they're yellow as well. Excellent. Okay, everybody's happy. Very good. Right. So that's workers on strike, workers on strike. Looked at both of those. Recruitment report. Ah, I got a load in France, did I? Do you know, it's been such a long time since my last video that I'd forgotten I'd raised a load of dragoons in France. Now, it's obviously to free up this army in France, wasn't it? I think it was because I was concerned about Spain at the time. That's going to be... Oh, look at that. 8. They're on +8. How many dragoons have they got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7. If they'd have had 8, that would have been brilliant. Looks like these have lost a No, hang on. The general is here. But that general was on his... Oh, he is on his way back. Okay, I've got nothing else to do with those troops now. Spain is my target. So I'm going to keep those troops over there for now, until those dragoons I've got in there are enough to settle the place. I think that's going to be the way to deal with that, isn't it? So maybe I'll just stand these outside. No, I'll put the dragoons in. Oh, actually, there's a room. No, there isn't. Okay, let's get these out first. Sorry, let's get them out the way where the sea is. It's there, isn't it? Not the sea, but the road to the sea, that is. Okay. Okay. Oh, brilliant. I moved the wrong ones out. How stupid is that? Right, okay. That's green. And they're on +3. Right. So in other words, I don't need any troops in there other than those few dragoons. Strange. Right, okay, well, let's pull those over to here then. Right, okay. +3. I could have abandoned some dragoons, maybe. I don't know. Okay, public servant dies. And construction report. I think, you see, these are all complete. Yeah, somebody said, you know, when is it ever a bad idea to, or not a good idea rather, to build a winery? You're quite right. Do I go for that? No, I'm not going to go for that. I don't need any more rakes, and they're happy enough in there, aren't they? So let's get rid of that, or rather not bother with it. Nothing else now. Natural causes. Oh, another one that's gone. A gentleman. Ah, that's why I got that gentleman, wasn't it? New town. Well, I don't know. This is... What is it? It's, yeah, Protestant, isn't it? So let's turn this to Roman Catholic then. What's this? Yeah, Protestant as well. Church school. Okay, very good. Yeah, oh, by the way, talking about generals who became great leaders, what about George Washington as an example? But I wasn't suggesting, by the way, that you had to be a general in order to be a leader of a country. What I meant was, we need more commitment than somebody that can just stand up on a stage and talk and look sincere, you know, because they learn that in their schools, don't they, in these private schools they go to, you know. It's all part of the course, isn't it, you know. Learn how to smile, you know, and be socially adept and all that. So, Naval Hospital. Yep, let's get my first one in here. No, I don't want it in there, actually. I want it somewhere else. I want it over here somewhere. Where is it? There's a place here, isn't there? Is it over here? I think that's my big one. It is, isn't it? I've got another one down here. I'm just going to do that one as well, because that'll be nice. Here. Yep, okay. I'm not... people have said to me before, why don't you go for steamships and stuff? I'm not particularly enamoured with them. I like the age of sail. But what I am going to do is, because I've got this place and it's fairly safe, because nobody can get at me, I'm going to get some ships in here, and I am going to get some more second rates. I'm just going to get a couple. I don't think I need more than 2 more, just to make that a pretty substantial fleet, really. Then I think I need to start organising, perhaps, you know, some first rates after that. But I don't think his ships get damaged when he's blockaded like that. They certainly don't look damaged, do they, there? Maybe. It's hard to tell. Well, I think that's it. I'm absolutely amazed, you know, that he hasn't actually gone for me there. I think what I'm going to have to do now is just go, oh, I know, there was a road, wasn't there? I need to get that infrastructure in there, that's it. I wonder if it might be worth getting a military academy as well, just to get some better troops in here in the future. I don't know what I can get in here. Oh, I can get my favourite dragoons, can't I? There's a full army in there, and the army's giving it 17, and it's on 16. Soon I'm going to be able to leave the place completely, and I'm not going to leave anything in there at all. So I don't think I need anything better than those. Why do I need a better army than that? That's perfect, isn't it? And here I can get... I can't get mortars. Maybe I'll just get that, just so I can get some mortars, because that would be nice to have. Okay, I think that's it. What I'm going to do now is whiz around all the buildings, just to see if there are any buildings I can be upgrading, you know, just hitting the old, you know, the right-turning V key, whatever you call it, you know, the one that's above your Alt-GR key. Flash around all of those, just to see if there's anything I need to upgrade there. Do you know, there isn't anything, is there? There isn't anything, and I feel fairly safe as well. So I don't think I need to raise, really, any more armies at this stage. Huh? I think that's it, isn't it, really? Anyway, I'm up to 34 minutes, and I know that's about 10 minutes less than the 45, but somebody's likely to attack me, aren't they, on the turn end, if I do a turn end now. I suspect they will. Let's just have a quick look down in this area here that we took, because I might be able to upgrade. Oh no, I can't, can I? Huh. Right. see, the other area to go for is this one here. Because depends how many I can leave behind, what I can do, you see. I'm still at war with Venice, but I don't want this place. I want the Venetians to disappear really somewhere. I don't think they can afford to keep up those ships. I bet you, let's go back there again a minute. I bet you they're bankrupt in here, aren't they? Have I got any rakes around here? I don't seem to have any rakes. No, nowhere close enough anyway to be able to reach. So I wanted to be able to go and have a look, you know, just to see if, you know, see what sort of state they're in, because I suspect they're sort of like, you know, losing ships and losing men at the moment because they've lost Venice. I wonder if I can pull out of here. You see, he's likely to attack me, I would think. He's got a pretty big fleet there, lots of 5th rates. That would be a tall order for a couple of 2nd rates. I know I can add the other one, but it means it's difficult for me to get out of here, doesn't it? He's bound to blockade that port if I do anything to upset him, isn't he? So I think what I'll do is I'll get a couple of 2nd rates down here as well. Yeah, that should then be big enough to take him on, shouldn't it? Then we can go out to sea down in the south here and perhaps attack these places. That's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? You see, I need to get my armies over towards there to take those out so that this then becomes mine. I can't even send a rake over to go and have a look at it, can I? I don't know what's in there. I think I'd see if there was something in there. And it looks to me as though there's nothing in there at all. Nothing whatsoever. I wonder if I should raise an army here. No. Not feasible. You see, I'm sort of trapped in here because he's holding on to the whole of this area, isn't he? So, as soon as I come out of there, he's going to launch an attack. And I want to get my troops out of there. I wonder if I... No. Blast. I think I need to leave them there. I think just to keep a balance of power. Anyway, that sort of fiddling about has made us up to 37.5 minutes. So I think I'll just do a turn end, which should take about 5 minutes, and then that'll be the end. If anything happens, if there's any battle that comes up or anything, I'll just stall the video because I won't be able to do any more. I've only got about 5 minutes footage time left, so probably not even that really. Okay. It's where you always doubt something's gone wrong. I'm hoping those Poles are going to go for those Russians in that port, which will mean that I get drawn into it, which I don't mind. What's this now? Huh. They're going to give military access for all of that. I think... no, I don't need military access. So you can get lost, I'm afraid, on that one. Right. Well, if the Russians don't go for me this turn with that fleet, then they've definitely had it, because hang on, here we go now, Russia. I suspect they're going to, in which case I'm going to have to do it on the next video, which is a nuisance, because it means I'll have to do the battle footage tonight, and then, you know, I won't be able to do the upload the video until later. Oh, we'll see what happens. Is that all his naval action? It's going to be a couple of turns before I get my ships, of course, so... It does look, though, that he's given up the ghost, doesn't it, on those troops up there in St. Petersburg. Well, I must admit I was expecting something. Ah! Oh dear! What's that? It looked to me then as though he'd attacked one of my forts. You know, that sort of forward fort that I'd put in to somewhere like Vienna or wherever. Right, okay. Well, at least it's not been an open assault this turn, has it? So I don't have to respond to that right away. I've got a bit of thinking time over that one, haven't I? So. And the pirates. And that's it, folks. And that's 39.5 minutes. Or maybe just a little bit over. Agent recruited. Which one's that one? Missionary. Right, okay. Well, let's move him somewhere. I don't know where. What's this place like? Oh, it's Catholic, that one. This one? Ah. Yeah, I said, didn't I, on one video that that was Orthodox when it's actually Muslim, isn't it? So, or Islam or whatever. Construction report, yep. Cobbled roads, that's Flanders. I think I might just upgrade that a little bit more. Yep. Okay, and what was that? Oh dear, I think I missed one then. Military technology. What am I getting next? Improved grape shot. Oh, I don't know how much worth that is. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Right, okay. New town emerges. Oh, what I'm going to do with this one. These are perfectly happy and they're on green, so they're going to have craft workshops. They're going to earn a bit of money for me. Agent recruited. I must have looked at that one. Yep. Okay. Where did he go? Let's have a look at the technology first. Should do this on the next vid really, but we'll have a look. Nearly there, aren't we? Oh, I'm just going to go for... I don't think it really matters now, does it? It's not vital, the things that I get anymore. So, anyway, this is the place he's gone for. Whoops. And I've got in here 2, 4, 6. I've got 7. Now they've already lost men, you know, because they're being sieged. He's got 13. That's why he hasn't gone for it, you know. He hasn't got any guns, and a lot of what he's got is horse, which puts him in quite a strong position there, really. Because my strength is in being able to defend it. I wonder. I could bring troops from over there. That would add to the troops from here, and we would clear him out, wouldn't we? I wonder if Russia are going to be ready to go for a peace soon, you know. I think they might give up on that, you know, if I really want them to. Let's see. It looks like he's going to stay in there and die, doesn't it? I don't want to attack him in there yet, his infantry, because that would pop his ships out. And I might as well attack his ships when I've got the greatest advantage, haven't I? Be a great advantage for the foot, of course, because I've got these to back me up as well, and I suspect they'll come in on that battle. They really will. Anyway, plenty of food for thought for the next video. Thanks again for all the comments. Sorry I haven't had a chance to respond to any of them. I've read them all, by the way. It's just that, like I said, I've been uploading a video for 36 hours, and so I haven't been able to respond to any of them. So I'm hoping, while this video is compressing, I'll have the time, you know, before I start uploading it, to respond to those comments. So anyway, thanks for watching, folks.